your favorite segment, the recruiting roundup here at the Voice of College Football. And so Savion Hyder, still our first topic of conversation. And what have we been hearing on that? How's the Michigan, Tennessee, and others? I know those two are kind of in the lead, but
yeah, man. So look, we are still on the commitment date watch.
Mm-hmm.
The commitment date coming soon. 2 weeks later. Still, we don't know the commitment date. So it hasn't been soon, John. But here's where we are: the crown jewel of the class, the number one running back in the nation, John. Big dog, Savion Hyder. It's Michigan, it's Tennessee. NIL matters, but it just appears, even today, another week from last week's update, that Michigan is the apparent leader. Now, there's no commitment date, but the word is he would like to commit before his season begins at the end of August. So I'm thinking within the next 3 to 4 weeks, John, we should have an answer. We should have an answer about where Savion Hyder is going to be playing football. And obviously we hope it's Amazing Blue. It looks like, Michigan's in a good position, but at the end of the day, until we get a commitment date, we're just gonna have to wait and see how this goes. I mean, especially with the thing we just talked about, NIL not being capped by any means. Who knows? Maybe Tennessee wakes up tomorrow and says, you know what, I'm buying a running back. But until then, we're going to have to find out. But right now, it looks like Michigan's in a good position. We are just waiting for him to announce the actual commitment date. Looking forward to that. Next player we're going to talk about is Deuce Geralds. And the reason why is Deuce Geralds, John, is going to be making he's going to be announcing his commitment August 2nd, along with 2 other players who are on this list, which we're going to talk about.
Wow.
There are 2 players that we're going to be talking about where it is a Michigan-Oregon battle. This is one of them. But it does appear that Oregon has the lead here. Now, I will say Deuce Geralds is more of a luxury than it is a priority for Michigan in this class. So I am truthfully not mad that they're not, that this is one that Oregon will likely win. It looks like Oregon's going to win this recruitment, but August 2nd, he's going to make his announcement. If anything changes, obviously, we'll update it by next week. But as it stands, Deuce Geralds is trending Oregon, but it's okay because our defensive line class is nasty. It's pretty effing good, dude. So I'm not too upset there. Next player we're going to talk about is kind of my biggest want outside of Savion. Well, that's not true because Devon Benjamin. Okay, I lied. But I really want DK Forkbuck. DK Forkbuck is my 3rd biggest want right now. This kid, and we're going to play his huddle tape for you guys so you can kind of see his speed, his closing speed, his reaction time. He has got a big thump ability. He's a nice player who would fit very well. What is interesting about DK Forkbuck? A lot of things. Well, there's a few things. One, he was going to commit a week ago. Did not. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Michigan.
Kept it going. Mm-hmm.
He is going to likely visit Michigan in the fall. He is represented by the same agent. Moose is going to love this. Nathan Owasu Boateng, who just so happened, John, to take his recruitment into the fall, to visit Michigan in the fall, and became a Michigan Wolverine. I'm seeing it's almost like deja vu here, John. I'm thinking Michigan's gonna make a move with him when he makes the visit. I really like DK Forkbuck. I do prefer him over Anthony Davis, who we're going to talk about next.
Mm-hmm.
But because I just think this kid plays with, I think he plays with a fire and intensity.
Yeah, the intensity and enthusiasm unknown to mankind, as some would say.
I just think he really fits our identity. I think DK Forkbuck fits Michigan football and would really do well in our defense. I really do. Now, I will say I do think he's limited in pass coverage, so he may be a 2-down linebacker at the next level. But if you're going to send him on the edge, if he has the ability to come off the edge in a Sam roll, maybe he could be a 3-down backer. But we'll see. The kid has a lot. I just really like him. I'm just a big fan. So next player we're going to talk about.
DQ Forkbuck can do it all.
Yeah, let's go, bro. What did I say? Did I not say DQ? My homies here is like, bro, it's DQ. Was I not saying DQ?
DK, like Metcalf.
Saying DK? It's all the same. It's all the same. Hey,
same thing.
They're all in the alphabet. It's the same shit. Anyways, so we got Anthony Davis. Next player we're going to talk about, Anthony Davis is going to be committing August 2nd. Now, he's a good player too. Like, so this is not to belittle Anthony Davis by me saying DQ Forkbuck is the player that I prefer, but I think Anthony Davis is a nice player. He's committing August 2nd, just like Deuce Gerald's. Okay. He's a nice player. This would be a good addition. This is not a player you get in the class and you're like, all right, well, if it fills a position, it's a body. No. I think this kid has some good upside. I think he's a nice player. If we get Anthony Davis, I'm happy with that. I'm just a bit of a preference of Forkbuck. But at the end of the day, we're going to find out August 2nd. Michigan is right there. I do not have a feel or read if Michigan leads. The only thing we know is that Michigan is in it, and it's a close recruitment. So we're going to see. I do appreciate his closing ability. This kid does have closing ability. I mean, that's legit. But at the end, everyone's like coming at me now. I got it. All right. I got it. Dairy Queen. We got it. All right. But Anthony Davis, in my opinion, would be a nice addition to the class. Let's see how the cards fall here. We should hopefully hear some more buzz in the next week or two. But this is a kid, again, Brian Jean-Marie is recruiting very hard, and we're going to see if he has the ability to close here. As we all know, we missed out on Nick Abrams. He went the highest bidder. Let's see if Michigan can nab its next linebacker August 2nd.
Can't wait.
But the next player who I would put in the same bucket as Savion Hyder, and that is Devon Benjamin, big time player. Jabril Peppers light, number one cornerback in the nation per on 3. This is another House of Knights, House of Ellison battle, the Game of Thrones here. They are going to war right now in terms of recruiting. It's fun to watch. But it does appear that Oregon has the slight lead right now. I was asked yesterday, what is my take on it? I would say it's 55-45 Oregon. And this is another August 2nd recruitment, John. So we could either be popping bottles August 2nd, or we might be breaking windows. I don't know yet.
Could go either way.
We might be punching holes in doors. I'm not sure. We're either popping bottles or punching holes in doors. But August 2nd is going to be a big day for us, man. We're going to find out if Michigan can land 2 of these 3 players committing August 2nd, because I would say 2 or 3 of them are realistic versus Gerald's. I don't think Gerald's is realistic at all. But if Michigan is able to pull off Devon Benjamin, boys, this is, in my opinion, in the same bucket. I'm telling you, Savion Hyder, Carter Meadows, big time get. This would be a big time get.
Yeah, it would be. It would be. Beating Oregon for this player when they're leading right now is that would be very notable.
Absolutely. And then the last player we're going to talk about is JJ Dunigan. So it appears to me that if we swing and miss on Devon Benjamin, I think JJ Dunigan is going to become a more aggressive target for Michigan. I think Michigan's going to be more aggressive here. It appears that they've kept the coals hot. They've been in contact. He's currently committed to Kansas. So not the most prominent football school. Let me look up something real quick. But I mean, at the end of the day, very good player. His huddle tape's very nice. I mean, he committed to Kansas in January, dude. I was just looking to figure out when he committed. I mean, Kansas, Michigan, it should be an easy, in my opinion, this should be an easy sell. Now, is it possible because he's from Kansas, he wants to be close to home? Sure. But isn't Sharon Moore from a certain state, John?
He is.
What state's he from, John?
Well, I know he went to Oklahoma, but he was born in Kansas.
Born in Kansas. I'm just saying. I think there's something there, We'll see, though. We'll see if the Devon Benjamin thing does not go Michigan's way, which hopefully it does. Let's see if Michigan diverts its attention to J.J. Dunigan. I think it's possible. It does appear they're still in contact with him. And the only way J.J. Dunigan would get in this class is if Devon Benjamin doesn't get in this class. I do not foresee them getting both these kids. They're both very good players. Obviously, Benjamin's a little bit higher of a tier, but we'll see where it goes, man. But that's kind of where we are in recruiting. The class is very full. We are at 21 shoot, let me see. How many commits do we have right now, John? We have, I think, 21 commits right now in the class. I'm looking right now. Son of a bitch. Let's go 247.
21.
Yeah, 21 commits. There's only room for about 4 to 6 more, maybe. So the class is getting small here. There's not a lot on the updates. It's crazy to say, John. We're gonna have to start looking at 27 in August.
Yeah.
You know, typically you start looking at 27s in December or January.
Well, we did have the news about Lou Esposito Jr. Louis Esposito Jr. 2027.
Yeah, forgive us. Yeah, we got a 2027. I mean, first committed to the 27 class. Good luck to him. Welcome to the family, Esposito, and I'm glad that he can play where his dad coaches. I love that, so I'm all for it.
For sure. Okay. With that said, we do have one final topic